Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. If you can't tell, my voice is a little off right now. I'm not feeling totally better, but I did say I'd get a video out for tomorrow. But do forgive me if commentary is either a little more sparse or just, I don't know, generally less favorable in some way. Anyway, even though I've been playing Isaac a lot, I'm going to play Isaac because I'm at least somewhat sick, or whatever I am. And I've also had quite an incredible run of success with Isaac. I've won like every time I've played him recently. So I'm going to see if I can either continue or break that streak. Hopefully continue, of course. As it stands, I have beaten the chest now once with Judas. So technically I never have to play Judas again. Good strategy is to pick up the remote detonator, because it gives you 5 bombs, but I don't actually want it, so I'll reroll it. I'll pick up Little Chubby, sure. Little Chubby's an interesting familiar. Basically, when you shoot, he'll charge stuff. He does a ton of damage, he's really good. It's also really rare, but cool pickup, for sure. I don't get runs with him very often, so hey, I always take it when I can get it. But let's see. It doesn't look like we will get exactly one more recharge for the D6. So if I hate the boss item, I can reroll that. As in, if it's Pageant Boy, I never want to see that item. Okay, so 2 more places the secret room could be, and I'm gonna check for him because I mean maybe I get epic fetus or something. And if the secret room isn't in either of those places, I'm going to be upset. Wow. What is with this game sometimes? I'll check one more, since I guess it could be here, but it shouldn't be. Great, it better be worth it. It wasn't worth it. It's 13 cents. Whatever. Now it's just like, instead of the, remote detonator, I just got 13 cents with my Little Chubby, which isn't actually a bad thing necessarily, because I mean 13 cents in a Little Chubby is not a bad pickup. It's certainly a better pickup than Pageant Boy ever, because Pageant Boy is the worst way to spend your boss item. Health up, yeah, I'll take health up. And so hopefully I'm dropped right next to the item room, or he'll just waste my key for me. Great, thanks. Well, I know that I'll be buying that candle, which actually really sucks because I hate to abandon the D6 so early in the game with Isaac. Usually I'd want to keep the D6 for almost the whole game. Actually, possibly the whole game. Because, like, it definitely works well in the chest. Like, really well. And it definitely, I mean, that just dooms me to get Pageant Boy at some point, and Pageant Boy is the worst boss item in the game that I never ever want. And unfortunately I took stupid damage there, but I did get a free secret room, which has 3 cents, which means I will pick up the candle as soon as I go to the item room and reroll, if necessary. And if I don't, then I can beat the boss with the candle and then come back to reroll with the D6 if I deem it necessary. So I mean, generally this floor at least should be good, unless I die because I'm playing so poorly. But that's not. Jeez, maybe I was gonna say that's not something I count on, but maybe I should. Yeah, I definitely feel a little bit of throat pain, but I'm just gonna power on through. I'm gonna talk in a way that avoids stress to the throat. Maybe you can probably tell. But, oh yeah, I don't have a key. Jeez, that is like the worst thing that could happen to me. So what I'll do is I'll go to the shop, take the candle because that'll help me win the fight. I'll take the red heart since I'm almost dead. And then the boss item will be re-rolled into the crate, or it'll, well, the box, or it will be the box. because I can't believe I have no freaking... Wow. This is like the worst possible freaking item. I don't want the pony. Almost walked into the goo and died. Yeah, so the pony's not helpful. I can't go to pretty much anything to help me. I don't have any money. Yeah, guess I'm screwed. So I'll just take the candle and be on my merry or not so merry way. All in all, wishing I had died on that fight so that I could restart in this video and enjoy a better quality run. But of course that's no fun. What just happened there? Jeez. Yeah, this run's looking weak. But once again, gonna try. Candle's working again, so I'm actually pretty sure that that's a reaction with the quad shot item, the mutant spider, as opposed to like the candle itself acting weird. I think it's just mutant spider, and I don't know why that is, but I think that's the case. Great, I get a key, and maybe I'll get something useful. Of course, I'm at half of a red heart right now. Blood rights is pretty much the opposite of useful at this point in time, because that would cost me health to use. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore it. And most likely die in the next room, since the catacombs is far harder than the caves. But I'll restart because it's still early. Oh my god, I just died to the fire. That is like the most embarrassing thing that could ever happen. So that does end my run of successes with Isaac, but this run is off to a promising start. A slightly less promising start, but reroll gives me all stats up except for speed, which is speed down. Hopefully I pick up another bomb so that I can access that tinted rock, because tinted rocks are, you know, like the best thing ever. But still, very, very strong opening to this run as compared to the last run. And of course that tinted rock isn't helpful to me at all, so we'll fight the Duke of Flies. Champion, but doesn't really bother me because he doesn't have much health. I should one-shot flies. No, I don't, I guess. Well, that was stupid damage. The musical. The game, the movie. Well, point is, Duke of Flies is now no longer with us, and I just took another hit. How did that happen? I've watched. Jeez, I'm terrible at this game sometimes. Magic 8-Ball gives me the World Tarot card, which doesn't help me at all. Well, not this floor, but next floor will be good. It's also Tears Up. I assume that works. I didn't think much before picking it up, so I don't know if I would have re-rolled it. It seems that my shot speed has increased, but that could just be a placebo kind of effect, but that doesn't make sense as a placebo because that says Tears Up, not shot speed up. But I believe that it just gave me a shot speed up. I guess we'll see how my knockback fares against some of the later enemies. Or some of the enemies that it matters against. So that's a bomb. That doesn't appeal to me. What we got in here? Range up? Nah. Lard. it's an interesting proposition. So what I'll go do is fight the boss, see what item the boss gives me, or if I get a deal with the devil. That's kind of really the big deciding factor here. Because if I get a deal with the devil, then Lard will pay for it no matter what. But it's all about whether or not I can deal with that speed down, because Lard is like 1 or 2 speed down, and I've already gotten a speed down from the SMB Superfan. So it might not be a risk that I want to take, but then again it might. And the thing about this is I'll also get a reroll guaranteed for any of the things I want. Like if I don't like the boss room item here, I can reroll it because this will be the 3rd room. If I get a deal with the devil, which I don't think I will, I'll be able to reroll in there if I don't like it. And of course I would check the deal with the devil before rerolling the boss item, even if I don't want the boss item. So I would definitely, I would more likely reroll a deal with the devil than a boss item. Okay, so we do get a deal with the devil, and I do want the wire coat hanger because that's tiers up, and I like having tiers. In here we see Guppy's head and the razor. Is it worth the reroll? Yeah. I'm gonna do that. The mark for damage up. It's also 1 soul heart back, so that's alright. But the important thing here is that I have the mark paid for in full by the Lard in here. Now, whether that proves to be a terrible investment, we'll see. Because now I am really freaking slow. But this could work out. This could be playable. Yeah, I was going to say I should 2-shot these guys. I have pretty good damage because of SMB Superfan with the mark. The mark should be 2 damage up, I think. And SMB Superfan should probably be 1. I 1-shot flies now. That's a big step in the right direction. I'm also shooting a decent number of tiers, so it's not like it's hard to... well, I'll pay him once. Nope. It's not like it's hard to be successful with high damage in tiers. Even if you are a bit slow, you just play a little more carefully. You work more on a positioning game than a damage dealing game. But I would say that my my shooting is definitely menacing right now. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to the secret room and see what I get in there. Thanks to the world card, I already know where it is, and it's in a weird place again, where it's next to the item room as opposed to something it should be next to, like something with 3 rooms. The 1-up, I will take. Of course, if later I run into something like Guppy's Paw and turn all my hearts into soul hearts, that'd be a terrible investment. I should have rerolled it and gotten, you know, Fetus in a Jar, Epic Fetus, Raw Liver, lots of good options in secret rooms, Transcendence. But as it currently stands, it's a good pickup. Yeah, I'm gonna regret making this video. But, yeah, I do it for you guys. And, pretty much in this room, unless they get out, like that one just did, of course, you just play a real patient game and it'll be great. But, that time it wasn't. It worked out because it was already mostly dead, though, so that wasn't terrible. I wish I had some bombs. And more than that, I hope this room drops a key. Because keys are great and get me into item rooms. Well, for a bomb, I can see what's in this chest. Another bomb, so with that bomb, I'll see if this is the secret room. And it's not. So that's quite an unfortunate turn of events. Ultra Pride is also quite an unfortunate turn of events, I must say. So Ultra Pride will drop the left-hand trinket, but I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. I honestly don't think I am. Actually, yes I am, because, oh Jesus. I could also just die here, because Ultra Pride isn't a simple boss and I'm slow. But the smaller one, the teleports, will die more quickly than the big green one. And essentially I just need to keep my horizontal distance from the green one, or just stay vertically aligned. Well, that worked out alright. Get the left hand, that turns all chests into red chests. And of course there are definitely reasons that you wouldn't want that, but then there's the chance that soul hearts and things, they can have 1 or 2 soul hearts in those chests, and that could be pretty valuable for me. Well, I'm taking damage here. So I'm going to see if one of these guys can't destroy that tinted rock for me. Because if and he can... Come on. I'm not afraid to play this game with you. Jeez, man. This is definitely not the most entertaining thing you could do in this game. Oh, come on, are you joking me? Yeah, I honestly don't care which way you come from. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Your life is now over. You've done everything I've asked of you. Alright, so there's a pill. 2 pills. Full health, that wasn't that valuable. And bombs are key, which is actually what I was going to say. I hope one of them is. So now I can go to the item room without wasting any more chances at rerolls. And I will certainly reroll that. And 10 bombs, I'll take that. Does exactly what I just said. 10 gives you 10 bombs. So hopefully that there will be 2 more rooms before the boss room, so that I can get a reroll on the boss room if I so desire. And so far that looks good. Looks like I'll be able to get my wish. Unfortunately lost half of that soul heart I so generously was given. And now I just fight in this really annoying room, because I hate these enemies, and I'd like more damage than I have. But since I have 10 bombs now, I can certainly afford to look for secret rooms and the like. Alright, let's see, what are these? Full health, that'll be good, I'll keep that. Friends till the end, that's some kamikaze flies. First thing, I'll check for this here secret room. And find it first try. 6 cents is not bad. Since I have more bombs than keys, I'll bomb my way into the library. And I don't want either of those. So there will be exactly the amount of rooms I need to get me a nice reroll here if I so desire. And pretty much in trying to get my attack flies in there, I took some stupid damage, and then I took some more, but that was not because I was trying to do something, but because I'm slow. So that's health up. I will take that. It also recovers half of a heart, but I didn't have half of a heart to recover. I think that's that for this floor. Alright, so I don't mind using my key for me there. I'm going to reroll that. Sacrificial dagger, I don't know if I've gotten in this Let's Play, but I'll just take it. Because it's kind of like a cube of meat. It rotates around me, it blocks shots. I believe it blocks steers at least. But if an enemy is unfortunate enough to get close to me, the knife actually does huge damage. So that's a good thing. That's definitely something that I desire. So I'm going to go in here. Of course. Well, that was a waste of a heart. But I have a full health pill and a second life. Yeah, I know that's not the secret room. What am I thinking? Well, clearly I'm not thinking. Alright. great. I pretty much couldn't avoid taking damage there. You gotta get your way out of there somehow. And, I just chose to do it then. So, kind of ideally, actually, I'll take 2 hits of damage and then go to the boss challenge room before using my full health pill, and then my full health pill will make me have a huge advantage in the boss challenge room, because normally you can only go in there with 1 red heart. But I'm not going to give it to this game for free, even though it is something that I would want to have. See how much damage the sacrificial dagger did there? It's great. In the right situations, of course. Yes, money, 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 money. Oh, this is an easy room to take damage in. But that worked out. Drop is where I can't get it, of course. Oh, cool, they did that for me, and then... Great! Guppy's tail will increase the frequency of golden chests, but all chests for me are currently red chests. So basically it's just a free ticket to a lot of red chests. Oh no, I'm super dead right now. Of course I have the 1-up, but now I get exactly what I want, which is a trip right into the boss challenge room, where I can reroll and then use my... Well, I can reroll anyway, but I can reroll and then use my full health pill. Or I can do it in the other order, it doesn't matter. Gee, I may as well check for the secret room. Okay, then I know where it should be. If this game is ever gonna follow the rules. But, let's see what's in here. Well, I'll use full health, but I'll reroll that. Super bandage, that's great. That's a 1 health up and 2 soul hearts. So definitely a great pickup. And hey, by the way, maybe it was the SMB Superfan that increased my shot speed, if that's not what I was already saying it was. But I'm pretty sure I was thinking it was the 8th also. Anyway, this boss challenge room seems to have gone like a dream. And that's exactly what it did. Let's see what this pill does. Speed down. Oh god, not this again. Not one of these runs. I am so slow. But I have another full health pill, and that is a really great pickup. Still, I must say that speed up might be one of the biggest pickups I could get right now, which is quite an unusual statement. Yeah, I should have been able to avoid that, no problem. But yeah, looking for speed up. Okay, this is some kind of crazy joke right now. But you know what that means? Oh, this is actually beautiful. I can go here to the arcade and play this blood bank for all of eternity until it gives me the blood bag, which is health up and speed up. So now I'm slightly less slow, and that didn't even take me through my full health pill. So, my first full health pill. So I'd say that went pretty much perfectly. Now, I mean, I'll check if there's anything in here. Yeah, I guess I'll take the map. And the soul heart, because why not? And that's exactly where I expected the secret room to be, because it was like the last reasonable option. Let's see what we got. 3 cents. Real valuable. But I'd say things are turning around a little bit. I'd still like a little more speed. Okay, so pestilence upon destruction, death really upon death, will drop a cube of meat for me. And a cube of meat rotates around me much like the sacrificial dagger. It blocks tears and it damages enemies who come nearby, so it'll be the second in my ring of protection. and that is excellent. I would much rather have it at this point than I would have without getting the sacrificial dagger. But regardless, I can't reroll it if I wanted to. So we gotta deal with the devil. And I'm thinking that I do want Brimstone. Yeah, I want Brimstone. And let's reroll this just for kicks. And I want the nail. So it was a good run, D6. But I'm done with you, unfortunately. So I just traded 4 hearts to the devil. That's pretty significant, I must say. But the nail will give me a soul heart on use and will also increase my strength. And I'll also be able to essentially eat rocks. So I can access tinted rocks or just clear paths for myself in rooms where I would normally... Well, I mean, it won't cost bombs, basically. And Curved Horn is a great pickup. Curved Horn increases my damage. So I will play this beggar because I value beggars very highly. And look at that, health up. Health up is definitely something I need, even though with the nail I have a way to essentially replenish and expand my own health. But still, definitely good. The nail does require 6 rooms of charge, so that requires a lot of good play. You know, if you want to go positive with it, you do need to not take much damage. But I'd say that's actually going really well, thanks to my cube of meat and sacrificial dagger. So now we get speed and range, and even though the range doesn't matter, this gives you a ton of speed up, so it's definitely a good pickup, considering I was really slow. And now pretty much all I need to make this a great run is flight, and then I'm set. Mom's Purse would be a good pickup, so that I could keep the curved horn when I get the Polaroid, but all in all, I'd say it is going really well. Still, I definitely would maintain that keeping this damage up is pretty important. So I didn't realize that this bloat would fire the explosives, the green explosives that everyone hates so much, and create some terrible creep, but with the nail, of course the effect of the nail was pretty much negated by the fact that I took a full heart of damage. At least, took another full heart of damage. At least the bloat goes down quickly in this situation. More speed up, jeez, it's like I can't escape it now. But, whatever. Now I am comfortably fast. Not uncomfortably fast, there is a difference. I don't think I'd pick up another speed up in this run. And no one seems to know about this. They can't hit you there. I will check this and pick up the soul heart because that's pretty valuable. Even if I have a full health pill and 2 lives. But at least the bloat's out of the way and I don't have to fight him as a boss again. And this could be potentially horrible. But now it'll be fine. Speed down, you know. Yeah, let's take it. Everyone's like, what? But look, I'm still really fast. Like, I'd say I'm happier at this speed than I was at the speed I was at. And, I mean, really, you can hardly tell. Look how fast I am. And the walking nub things did blow up the tinted rock for me, which is excellent. And one day I'll hit the spider with my brimstone. Since I have enough keys to do everything that I could possibly want to next floor, I will indulge and get a profit from it. So that was a good investment. And yeah, I'd say I'm in a good position. I can use the nail this room. And definitely to good avail, because I didn't take damage and that was painless as opposed to painful. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. And see, I'm still fast enough to avoid those, so that speed down was actually a good choice. So that's that for this floor. I'm starting to accumulate some health, which is good. Hopefully I get to 15 cents and get to the shop next floor, and the shop contains Mom's purse so that I can hold 2 trinkets. If not, hey, these things happen. Though abandoning the damage up will be a sad day. So half of the prophecy is almost realized. I would love to visit that guy, but as it stands, I can't afford the health because there's nothing... Well, yeah, okay, technically I can afford the health. But now I can definitely afford the health because there's 1.5 there. 2, 3, and then I'll just use my full health now. Even though that's possibly a poor decision. Speed down, I get it, you're funny. Full health. And I can only play it 3 times now. Monstro's Tooth is not something I want, which really sucks because I spent a full health pill on that. And that's definitely a valuable asset that you don't want to just throw away like I just did, essentially. Well, let's see what we got in here. We got the bomb bag. Bomb bag will drop a bomb for us every 2 rooms, I think. I don't know, I always forget, or I always like remember the number of rooms for a lot of these such things. Man, my damage with... look at all this. Well, let's see if the shop is right here. Anyway, I always misremember this quote, how many rooms some things take. Man, I'm getting a lot of key payout here. Joker takes me to the Deal with the Devil room, which is great because I wouldn't be able to normally see it after the mom fight because all doors disappear. And believe me, when that speed down pill dropped, I thought about it. I was like, you know, this could possibly be a good thing, but I decided, no, it's not actually that good of a thing. So all of our bomb troubles are gone. Our golden chests aren't problems, because apparently they're just dying to make me profit from all of the possible whatever. Range down? That doesn't matter to me. I've got infinite range, sucker. But yeah, no key problems thanks to these golden chests that I'm trying to waste my keys on. And Brimstone just makes masks and hearts great times. I don't know if my nail was charged, but if it was, well, it's not horrible that I didn't use it. Well, let's see. Got a soul heart and a ladder. The ladder is largely useless right now, but I'm going to take it anyway because my money is also useless now, and that means I can go here without using an extra key. But it wasn't worth it for the first time. Gonna use the nail now. And my health has finally hit the end of the screen, which is excellent. And look at this, all these bombs. So I feel that I would be comfortable making a relatively large deal with the devil. Just because upon killing Mom, I will pick up the Polaroid, and that gives me invincibility when I have only half of a red heart left. But if I have no red hearts left, it gives me invincibility every time I'm hit, and that's pretty big. So just don't drop health up, because as it stands, I could potentially give away all of my hearts and deals with the devil. Instead, drop the candle. I find myself in an interesting predicament. Well, I'm gonna take it, actually. Nail has been good to us. And... well, I will take money equals power. And... I don't know, do I want Brother Bobby? This is a tough choice, I gotta say. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. Of course, at this point, that doesn't benefit me at all towards getting a constant Polaroid invincibility. But maybe I get to deal with the devil on the Wound Part 1. But, by the way, just take note of how I'm using the candle on this fight. Besides that one throw. It will damage Mom just by throwing it at the door every time. And, of course we get Pageant Boy, the worst item in the game. Well, actually, not the worst that I could do now, because I have money equals power, and as I collect more money, my strength will increase. So, abandoning the curved horn, while sad, is not as bad as it would have been had I not picked up money equals power. And I think money equals power will increase our damage by 1 every 9 cents. I know the wiki says 10, but I think it's 9. But it does fractionally increase our damage, I believe. Rather than doing it as a 1 for every whatever, it does like 1/10 for every 10, or 1/9 for every 1, or 1/10 for every 1, or 1/9 for every 1, or whatever. By the way, candle, just use it whenever possible because it recharges every 1.5 seconds. It's not like you're wasting it by using it, which is why it's so great, essentially. Because it destroys enemy tiers, which is also why it's great. It makes Isaac and Blue Baby, like, simple. But it also destroys your Brimstone charge, so be wary. Like, completely removes it, apparently. Range up, I guess it doesn't hurt, but I don't need that at all. I didn't know it destroyed my Brimstone charge. I feel like that's a new kind of deal, actually. Well, Tammy's head is a good item that I don't want. Oh look, full health again. So many full health pills, it's actually crazy. But, you know, I'll just take it. Now I'm out of keys. I don't know why I even went to this room, but whatever. I'm quite overpowered. I haven't taken damage yet. I would love to pick up a lot of keys right now. Simply because I don't have any, and the chest gives me 4 chests that I'll want to go to. So, I'm actually happy about collecting money at this point in the game, thanks to having money equals power. So, you know, all good, in fact. I really don't like that it completely removes any semblance of a charge I had for Brimstone. Like, that's actually both stupid and terrible. Nope, nope, leave me alone, Hollow. That went quite well. Still no keys. Chain reactions can be deadly. But here I am. I don't think I've taken damage yet on the floor, which isn't saying much considering I have Brimstone, but I mean, it's still nice when you're not taking damage and instead you are just trucking through the game like it's your job, which it would be if I were making more money off this. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not worth it. I got stuck in the wall, so maybe I should have taken speed down when I had the opportunity. But, oh look, a key. And I'd love to use that on those golden chests, but they stopped bestowing the favor of the key gods upon me. So I know that was a poor choice. I should use the candle only after I've used Brimstone. But, you know, screw the rules. I have money equals power. And man, my throat is starting to feel the burn. But here we go, health up, okay. That might give me the chance to better deal with the devil. So I will take Spirit of the Night. And I would have taken Guppy's Paw if I hadn't taken Spirit of the Night. And as it stands, actually, Guppy's Paw is worth it. Because if you think about it, I trade 3 soul hearts for it, and I get 3 soul hearts back, but now I'm invincible every time I take a hit. So that was definitely worth it. It was actually better than worth it. So I went 0 there. Oh, by the way, if I get another Guppy's item somewhere, I will become Guppy. So if I had taken Guppy's head instead of rerolling it at that, like, first deal with the devil, I would be a cat right now. But, hey, whatever. Can't plan for such things. Well, I mean, you can, but... by the way, Gertie Jr. is, like, the most imbalanced amount of difficult of any boss in this game. Mostly because you can run into him on, like, the first or second floor. And he'll give you nothing back, apparently. So my incredibly strong performance on the Womb 1 is now followed by an incredibly weak performance on the start of the Womb 2. Well, Utero 2. Alright, keys. Shower me in keys. Nope. I'm really wishing that I decided not to do this video, but I told you guys I would. I'm amazed that Mama Guts survived there. Drop soul hearts, please, for the love of goodness. Alright, 1 wrath down. Second wrath. Eh. As usual, drops Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom doesn't help me. Alright, 9 cents. This only goes further to fuel my money-induced strength rage stuff. And I just use this to save me time, even though that's really bad use of resources. And I got hit. So this is looking really kind of bad, but... Remember what I was saying about how 1-up doesn't serve me any good if I get rid of all of my red hearts? Here we are. Now 1-up would just bring me back with absolutely no health. And, you know, that's just the life that I lead. So I'd really appreciate more soul hearts. Thank goodness it's the boss. And like I abused the candle against Mom, it can be abused against Mom's heart. Screw it. It was almost going to be worth it. Well, no, I did get a lot of extra damage from that. So, yeah, what I was saying there is it hits Mom's heart, regardless of the status of Mom's heart being on the battlefield. See that? I hit a little bit, but I guess I aimed poorly. It doesn't do nearly the amount of damage that it does against Mom, but I mean, it's good. and as I use it properly, that is, doing a candle followed by a brimstone, this fight goes quite well. And Mom's heart is now deceased, and I'll head up to the cathedral. I often say that the boss rooms are easier than the rooms leading up to it, and that's definitely something I believe, at least in the case of the womb, and most of the time even the depths, but the cathedral and the chest especially, like, that is definitely two of the hardest floors, which is the point, they're the last two, but definitely two hardest floors with two bosses that can be easy or difficult. Yeah, living my life on the edge. Okay, that's what I need. But also what I need is... yeah, I need to take every advantage I can get right now. Even if it means an inability to do so on the chest. As it stands, it doesn't look like I'm even getting to the chest. So, it's alright if I gotta waste some keys. See, that time I would have really appreciated the candle being on point with when it fired. Okay, money is great and all, but right now I need you to give me health, Binding of Isaac. Alright, this is a doable room. This is a diddable room. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Okay. Gertie Jr., this is likely to be my death. Gertie Jr., literally the hardest boss ever. I swear, there's nothing I hate more than Gertie Jr. in this game. Nothing. Alright, item room, or secret room, what you got for me? I was hoping for something game-breaking, but you know, that's good too, sort of. Okay, so this is the strategy. This will work. Given some patience. I'm not even going to poke out for any reason whatsoever until both Gertie Juniors are dead. Let's use full health. Oh look, it didn't do anything. I know, I lied. But if you're on the opposite side of the map, it can be made to work. Alright, so now I'm gonna die almost immediately, I'd assume. But that's the epic utility of the candle on this fight. Destroys all those shots that come at you. Does a ton of damage. Good times. Oh man. Alright, well, one up, like I said, and no health whatsoever. So we're going to do exactly the same fight again. And lose exactly the same way. Most likely. But, maybe we can get a miracle here. Nope. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow.